very free this game. There's no heroes to really threaten him in the late game. Yeah, it felt like not a matter of if he'd get it, but more when. Like whether he'd get an Abyssal first and get BKB in the late game, but it feels like he wants the BKB sooner rather than later.
Paparazzi is going for a Skadi next, but either way, I think they have to be more urgent in pressuring and pushing towers. If they're just trading and farming like this, they're going to have the worst end of it, you know, regardless of what's happening. If AM is on the map, they're getting a worse trade.
Yep, AM's going to start pushing bottom lane while they trade towers, so...
Yep.
Similarly, PL is farming, though. Has not really been able to keep up this game in terms of his items.
It's not really his fault, though. It's just the hero matchup. Like, PL is not going to keep up with a Battlefield AM.
Yep. Needs to be fighting, getting kills, and pressuring the enemy team, but that just hasn't worked for them. Fenrir walks into a sentry. Does not get a single spell off. Not even a Carapace as he gives away his life.
Is this going to be Roche for Mineski?
AM is blinking towards it.
They have a Solar Crest and an Axe on ice. Yeah, I guess this might be Roche here.
This is...
If this Roshan is given to Mineski, I think the game is like almost close in the back for Mineski.
Yep.
Vigi has to try and contest this. This is very important.
We'll see what they can do without the Nyx. They're initiated. It's
yes,
very
buyback
difficult
though.
to do so. Not using it for the time being.
Oh, Roche is going to go down if he doesn't buy back. I mean, okay, I think it might be too late.
PL is there. May look for a steal here. Arrow going to go in. Gets missed. As Mineski leaving Roche on very low HP here. They have got the sentry to deal with the Moonlight Shadow. Both sentries on the ground here as neither team looking to fully commit to this one. Life drain from the side here. This is actually almost looking rough there for Jabs, who is getting blinked on. The leap from the Mirana going for the kill, but there's the Oracle to save Jabs' life, and Ori may pay for this with his life. Not sure that was worth it for a Clockwork. Instantly fires back. Ice Ice from the low ground, throwing the Soul Assumption, doing lots of damage, and it's Mushi slamming his way home as he gets a couple additional kills, a double kill for him as he takes out the PL and the Tusk.
Ori bought back. Oh, triple buyback.
They are all in for this Roshan fight. Vici Gaming do not want to let this game slip away from this one. And uh-oh, Nyx Assassin, you walked into the danger zone. He goes down.
Doesn't matter even he has buyback now, his TP is on cooldown. Oh dear. I think they have to give up the Roche.
It is looking more and more like that. They used all these buybacks, but...
Just gonna shrine Mineski and just try and go back in
play
after.
it safe, yeah. Wait, make sure the Veno is not on too low of a health pool and get back in there.
I think the game is pretty much over for Vigi. They used 3 buybacks, they didn't get the Roshan, AM gets the Aegis. I mean, this is...
You were talking like Aegis is potentially game over by itself, and that was not just Aegis, but that was
I mean, they understood it.
Fight.
They used all their buybacks. They knew how important it was for them to actually contest this fight.
Mushi's is getting close to his level 25 now, so that is where things get even worse for him. Visage about to hit level 18, so the level 3 familiars with their damage output is going to get pretty absurd. And
their last hope is pray that Mineski somewhat screws up something, you know.
I thought you were about to say something I hadn't seen. I was like, oh, this is good. What is their last hope, Winter? I'm not seeing it. Enlighten me. So the dives.
It's not good that your fate is in your enemy's hands, you know.
Sometimes that's the way with DOTA, and we've seen quite the crazy comebacks from time to time.
Yeah.
So.
But against the AM, maybe not.
Yeah. Mushi's chasing, looking for kills.
Oh my.
He knows.
God.
He found him. Mushi finds him after the 4-star.
011 has not had a good game at all, like whole game.
I think you can extend that statement to
the whole tournament. Yeah, that's true.
In day 1, he had 10+ deaths in both games. In today, I'm not sure what he was in game 1, but it was not pretty. He's definitely, for someone of his talent and how well known he is for his offlane play, this is not the old 11 people expected to show up here at Starladder.
Okay.
Bottom lane, split push is the name of the game for now. I think they're deciding we can't fight this anti-mage, we can't fight this Aegis, let's just split push. Problem is Mushi is going to tear apart your building.
Mushi cares about the split push now? He's just getting your base.
Yeah, he's even got the familiars to back him up.
So they have to try and, I think, drain all his mana with the Nyx and the PL, then maybe they can kill him. But he has a BKB, so maybe good luck with that. Like, they pretty much
Aegis. You burn his mana, he doesn't care
yeah,
if he dies.
they pretty much don't have to take too much risk. They can wait for AM to actually get another item. I think it's fine because they just got the Aegis. They still have like what, 3 minutes on the Aegis, 2.5.
Nope.
No rush, and they have AM. They have the late game.
Absolutely.
This is the kind of game that it's so hard to play as VG, because you know that you're on a clock, and you probably knew that the clock already expired, but you're still trying because it's your last game, and you wanna like do everything you can to, even if you have like a 1% chance to win.
There we go, Mushi, 25 plus 25 agility. Maybe that's what they were waiting for. That's almost as good as getting another item with
Yeah,
the
that is
energy
true.
you get.
That's like almost close to an Eagle song.
Yep. And he is in the top lane now, ready to finish off the tier 3 tower and get to work on the racks. Split push again from Vigi Gaming in the bottom lane, but this PL cannot keep up with the damage output coming out from Mushi onto this racks. And he gets the melee racks with ease. Could back off if he wants to. Finish off the tier 3 tower and get to well, we got a lane of racks. Let's go defend and then push another lane later in the bottom lane. Or they're going to need to go for another lane here, but this PL cannot keep up here, looking like they are with the damage output coming out from Mushi onto this racks. This is where Vigi Gaming may look to stop some of the melee racks with ease. Vigi Gaming initiate up top to finish off the tier 3 charging in, but he's only going to see Mushi here. TP out from Nana. Fenrir gets it just in time. They'll let the Venom die. Not the clean retreat Mineski we're looking for, but ultimately a kill that isn't going to have too many consequences.
Yep. I mean, it's still a call, but, you know.
No big deal, you know?
Yeah, AM is alive, AM is pushing. That's all you care right now.
Yeah. He shouldn't have died, I would say. It was definitely a bit sloppy to...
Yeah, he didn't have a TP though, so even when he daggered and forced stuff out, he got surrounded because of the shrine. They can't remember who TP'd to the shrine, but yeah.
Well, as it stands, Mushi going to look for that next item. Abyssal Blade picks up the Basher, and very likely we'll see Mineski group up for that next lane of racks fairly soon. Mushi's Aegis will be expiring perhaps around the time they get to the enemy base, which may be a slight deterrent, however.
I would say AM is not the only problem. Look at how fat is the Visage.
Yeah, he's Pipe Greaves. He's going to be super tanky. Also dishing out a lot of damage while he's that survivable. And now Mineski playing it safe, working away on the shrine. Yep. Not going to rush into any kind of a high ground play.
I don't think they can kill anyone though if they stay near the Visage. With the Pipe and the Greaves and all the Solar.
I think that's yeah, full Abyssal Blade. Well, Mushi can solo kill almost anyone at this point.
What? Almost anyone? Everyone.
Anyone?
Everyone dies. I think even the PL or the Mirana would just die. If he gets Abyssal and maybe another follow-up bash,
yeah.
he's just dead. The PL is just dead after that.
Yep.
He has so much mana to burn and mana void. It's actually not a good thing against
yeah,
the
the Skadi is definitely not, normally you don't go for those mana pool boosting items against a hero like Anti-Mage. There's the Abyssal. 11. Okay, gets forced stuff away with the help of the Nyx Assassin Impale. Mana Void is there. Lanham now in some trouble. Stun 1, stun 2. The third stun already looking for Fenrir and Ice.
Okay.
Some micro skills coming in from him. Mushi is going to blink back for the bash. Gets the triple kill. Ice and Mushi, the standout players of this game, have really stepped it up.
Toward the end of the
like,
AA blast.
Mushi probably
60% Mushi, 40% Ice.
I mean, if I have to give an MAP, I will give it to Mushi.
Yeah,
definitely played well.
He's had a flawless game on an
And the Blast definitely was a game changer.
Blink Abyssal again, and Mirana will be forced back. The hook shot even going to land. Jap says, "Come on, Winter, I'm in this game too. Don't forget about me."
Lul. You're in this game showing Rocket Flash.
Creating space for the Anti-Mage, who has secured Mineski a berth into the next round of their Group A, where they will meet SG Esports to decide who will be going through to the playoffs. Vigi Gaming eliminated here on day number 3 of Starladder I-League Invitational.
Yep, very poor showing from Vigi Gaming though. Kind of expected more from them.
Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. I think Mineski, they played well. There were some mistakes a bit sloppy, but Vigi Gaming have got to walk away very disappointed in their play, their drafts. Everything about this team just did not feel in sync.
And moving forward, Mineski has to play much better though. Like against SG, any sloppy move, I think they might actually just lose the game from there though.
That is going to be a very interesting series with how unpredictable both teams can be. We saw SG Esports upset Vigi Gaming. Perhaps it's not an upset with how we've seen Vigi play, but fall to Liquid, as everyone has done so, and not really a surprise that the TI champions continue to be dominant. But Mineski and SG, one of those teams will be in the playoffs, and the big story there is one of Mineski or SG Esports will be getting points for the Valve system. Anyone in the top 4 gets points contributing to TI. So
do we get points too, Parker?
Caster points to get to TIA. You know, I almost talking about that. You know, we gotta have some caster points for how well we do. I don't think we scored very high. You brought me down. But yeah, so Mineski, what do they need to do moving forward? Obviously, it's the result they're looking for. It's a 2-0, but they got
Sloppy
SG Esports. The wasn't
they have to
the best showing from
cut
them.
down on their early game mistakes, and I feel like at some points of the game, the team wasn't really like, especially the first game, they weren't really on the same page on how to play the game, and they were diving, making a lot of mistakes, uncharacteristic mistakes. Usually Mushi is really like solid, like he doesn't dive, you know, and I saw him diving that game, which is not a good sign.
He tuned it up a bit on the anti-mage. No dives there. Not a hero that wants to dive until you've got your 6 slots as he did at the end. But great result for them. They're going to be versing SG Esports. Before that, we have a Group B match. We're going to go into Newbie versus Secret. Teams you maybe would have expected to find in the grand finals, they're going to be playing in the lower bracket. One of those teams will be joining Vigi Gaming in the last bottom 2 of this tournament. So that wraps it up for Mineski versus Vigi Gaming. Mineski advancing. We're going to go back to the panel for some final words on this series.
Yeah, it is Vigi Gaming that is the first team to be eliminated from the first minor of the Valve's Pro circuit. Unfortunately for them, but at least they've got 2 other minors to look forward to this season, or at least this season so far. So they got some other chances, but they need to shape up. This game did not look good for them. We have Odipixel and Fog back on the panel as well, and we were already saying it looks like a free anti-mage game. There was a Phantom Lancer picked into the anti-mage, which already felt a little bit shaky to begin with, Fogged.
Yeah, I mean, they had a pretty decent early game, right? Ori went godlike, but this is the thing about Mirana as well when you have it on this core. You get godlike, and you have to be so careful. You get caught once, you're dead. You really can't do these kind of team